Next movie to review is is Juno. Okay, Juno. I saw the first day it came out, and I think I was in it was my freshman year of high school, and Juno. I specifically remember in theaters like I had won an award in my freshman year for perfect attendance, and the first thing I wanted to do was watch Juno, which I don't understand, seriously. I don't understand why I wanted to watch Juno. It just looked funny, so I guess. So I went to the movie, and it was one of my weirder movie experiences. For two reasons. The first reason being I was surrounded by mainly girls around my age, and they were laughing at things at some things I didn't understand at that point in time. So that was one of the weirder parts, and also this movie itself. I mean, um, the movie itself, it's it's described as an offbeat comedy, and it is. I mean, like, you're gonna laugh, but it's not for all people. I mean, there are some jokes that completely went over my head, like the very beginning where Juno's talking on her hamburger phone to that blonde girl. I forgot the name of that character, but the what they were saying went completely over my head, and like even now I still kind of I don't understand what the hell they're talking about. And I know what they're trying to do here. They're trying to make this like a hipster movie. Like they're trying to keep it hip with the crowd. But the problem with that is, actually, when I think about it, the main problem of the movie is the script. I mean, the good. If you notice, everything good that's said about this movie is based on the performance of the cast. I mean, the cast did fantastic. I mean, I love seeing them on screen. Even that the what was his name? It was I think it was Dan, but no, it was the name. It was that one dude who was going out with Jennifer Gardner. Um, and I know a lot of people hated that guy, but I love seeing these actors on screen. But the script and story that they're working with, it's I wouldn't say horrible, but it's definitely not for everyone. I mean, like, some people will find it funny, some people will not find it funny. To me, I kind of found it funny, but I also kind of found it, like, dull. I mean, some parts that were dull were, let's see, I didn't really understand that joke about the librarians. Like, it seemed a little bit too in depth, and also I didn't really like the overall like language. I wouldn't say language, but the how they were talking. Like they're trying to be all hip with the crowd. I was in high school, and you know what? I didn't even talk like that. Well, maybe it's because they live in a different area of America, but it's I guess it's trying too hard to relate to teenagers, and in the end, it kind of just seems like it kind of seems like those that kind of movie where in the future you're gonna look back and it's gonna somehow like it's gonna be one of those movies that define that era. Like you know how in the '80s they have movies like Dirty Dancing, or I'm not comparing to Dirty Dancing. I'm just saying, Dirty Dancing, 16 Candles, Ferris Bueller, like those movies. You can when you watch them, you can tell that it's from the '80s. When you watch this movie, you can tell it's from, I guess the OOs or whatever, like the era where they talk like this, or this was a main problem, or like yada yada, like you know what I mean. It fits in that category where it's like like Napoleon Dynamite or any Michael Cera movie. You when you watch the movie, you can tell it's from this era, and that's why I have a little bit of problem with this movie. It feels like it could be dated. It could become dated easily, and also I already said it might not be for everyone, and also to me some things that the movie was trying to make funny or trying to like downplay, it it kind of felt weird. I mean, I didn't like how they tried to downplay the whole "oh, she got pregnant" thing, or I didn't even like how they tried to downplay the fact that they did it just because they were bored. I mean, they weren't even in love. They just said they got bored, so they did it. So it's trying to poke jokes at that, and to me, I didn't find that funny, and I find a lot of things funny. So yeah, so like I said, I the only reason why I think people find this movie to be extremely good is because of the acting. The acting is very good. Like Ellen Page does a wonderful job. In fact, everyone does a wonderful job. Maybe except Michael Cera, purely because the guy can only acts one kind of role, the dopey teenager, who doesn't emote any feelings. I mean, that's the one guy who I can criticize his acting in this whole movie. But overall, the acting is very good. Main problem with this movie is the script. So, and I feel kind of vindicated, mainly because when Diablo Cody tried to make another movie, Jennifer's Body, everyone said that movie sucked. All right, so I get. I don't know if people agree with me, but I say the only reason why Juno got all those awards because of the acting, not because of the script. The script was crap. All right, and I know I'll get flamed for that. Go ahead and flame me. I mean, I respect your opinion, but that's what I'm. I'm just saying. All right.